Welcome to Mountain Mom Strong Prenatal. Today we have a full body workout. We're gonna need some TheraBands, a loop band, and a yoga block. So let's get started with some breathing. We're gonna wrap the band kind of midway around our back, and we're gonna come down on the floor with a little bit of a tension. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we're gonna inhale and expand into this band. And then exhale, lift and engage your core. Inhale, expand the belly, pelvic floor, ribs. Exhale, lift and engage. Inhale, expand. Exhale, lift and engage. Nicely done. Couple more breaths here. Last one. So we can lose the band. And we're going to go down some rockers here for the adductors. We're going to extend our leg out to the side, knee aligned with your heel. And we're going to inhale this time. So hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. We're going to inhale to prepare. Exhale, reach back. Keep these sit bones lifted. Keep your back nice and flat. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. If you want a deeper stretch, walk your hands a little bit more forward. So we're releasing the inner thigh here, releasing our posterior part of our pelvic floor. Nice stretch on our back. We're getting nice good length in our glutes. Love, love, love this stretch. Let's flip over to the other side. Reaching the hips back, but again, keeping that nice long spine, neutral. We don't want to be rounding. No cat, cow type movements here. Just finding length and stretching out. Couple more. Again, you can walk those hands forward to get a deeper stretch. Good. Grab your yoga block if you need to. We're going to go into a deep squat, and you can support yourself on your block if you need to. And if not, you don't have to. And from here, we're just going to do some breaths. We're going to inhale into our back. So really expand in that back. Feel the ribs widen. Exhale, just relax. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to add some rotation in, opening up on the exhale. Nice. All right, so we're gonna get into a little bit of activation here. We're gonna grab our loop band. We're gonna place the band around our knees. So from a side view, I'm gonna get my thighs parallel with my toe touching the wall or the couch or whatever you have there. And I'm gonna shift my hips back, but my weight staying over my midfoot, my big toes down. I'm gonna exhale and open up. So this is a standing clam. I got length in this glute, stability, and I'm connecting my core as I open up. You should really start to feel this left glute burning. It's stabilizing. So as we pull this leg away, this glute needs to be turned on so that you don't fall over. Feel the burn. If at any point it becomes too much, just take a rest and then join us on the other side. Connecting core and pelvic floor with your breath and the movement. Last one. Good. Shake it off, switch sides, shift those hips back, toe up, thighs are parallel. You're gonna exhale and open up. Get your arms moving in a nice gait pattern here. Nice work. Start to feel that glute. Don't bend the knee forward, reach the hips back. Feel that length. Nice. Oh yeah, feeling it now. Glutes tend to go sleepy when we're pregnant, so let's keep them active. Last one. Good. We can keep the band around the knees. We're gonna get them up and we're gonna go into a plank shoulder tap. So go as low as you can, as long as you can maintain tension in the core. You're not coning, doming, sagging in your back, or having to put your bum up really high or holding your breath. So hands under your shoulders, long through your crown, and then we're gonna tap our shoulder with our opposite hand. If this is too much, you can just hold a plank, or you can move up higher. Feet wider can bring a bit more stability as well. But we want to challenge our core, but we want to be mindful of managing that pressure, maintaining good movement and good posture here. Long through the crown. We have 15 seconds to go. Nice stability in the shoulders. Couple more. Keeping that tension. Last one. Good. We're going to bring it on back for round 2. So line yourself up. Thighs are flush. We're going to hip hinge and open up. So loaded through that midfoot. Pay attention to what your foot's doing. Make sure that big toe is down on the ground. Nice and neutral here. Don't overarch, don't round. Keep long. 15 seconds. You've got this. Controlled, not super fast. Time under tension. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Slide those hips back. We're going to the other side. That's it. Keep loaded over that midfoot. Keep that glute on. You should feel it. Starting to burn. Keep connected with that core. Keep tension in the deep core. Feel that there's tension in the deep core there. We're almost there. 10 seconds. You've got this. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Back to your bench, whether that's higher up or lower down. I'm going to go on the bench here. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So if it's challenging, first widen your feet. If that doesn't work, move your hands up higher. If it's too easy, go lower. You might even still be on the floor. Everybody's different. Everyone's at different stages. And we can modify as needed to protect our core and our back and our pelvic floor. Nice work. Watch that bum doesn't go back, the back doesn't sway. Breathe, keep connected. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. So we're gonna get rid of this band here. And we're gonna go into some deadlifts with a pull down. So I'm gonna use my red band. My blue one's a little bit too short, too much resistance. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna reach our hips back, keeping our shins nice and vertical, arms lengthened. I'm gonna exhale, drive my hips forward as I pull back, engaging my core. All right, ready? Here we go. Control as you come forward because your hips are going back, your body's coming forward. I love using the bands because it really helps those that struggle with the hinge. It pulls you into a really good position. Make sure your core is on as you exhale to come up. We don't want to overextend or over squeeze our glutes. Ribs stacked over pelvis. Couple more. Last one. Good. So now we're going to go into a squat and row. So I'm going to grab the bands with one hand, come a little bit closer. I'm going to reach my hips back, squat down, exhale, and row. Here we go. Go as wide as you need to make room for your belly. Switching sides. Other side, same thing. Here we go. Hips back and row. Dropping that bum down. Let those knees go over your toes. So we're hinging. Feel the weight into your heels and then drop that bum, bend the knees. You can add in a little bit internal rotation if that feels good. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Little breather, and then we're gonna go back for round 2, deadlifts with a pull down. So have a sip of water, and then get ready, grab your bands in 3, 2, 1. Hips hinge back, exhale, drive the hips forward. Slow on the way down. Feel those hamstrings controlling eccentrically. Exhale, lift yourself up. That's it. Nice work. Strong. Our lats and core are working here, along with our hamstrings and glutes. One more. Good. And let's put the band over in one hand. If you want to make this more challenging, if you want more of a challenge for your legs, you can grab a weight and hold the weight in one hand and squat down, exhale, and row. So this is one way to make it a bit more challenging. Nice work. 15 seconds, you've got this. Full body, connecting our core with our upper body, connecting our core with our lower body. Last one. Nicely done. Other side, 2, 1, here we go. Squatting down and rowing. Really glide that shoulder blade back. Couple more reps. You've got this. Lengthen to strengthen. 2, 1 more. And 1, nicely done. Let go of the bands. And we can place the weight down. So we're gonna get down into a nice hip flexor release. So we're gonna grab our band or our yoga block, place one knee on the block, step through with the other leg. We're gonna tuck the pelvis under. So we're gonna get a nice little squeeze in the glute. And we're gonna reach up that same arm, add a little tilt in. I like to create a little bit of tension here and almost rotate. So from a front view, looks like I'm creating a tension there, rotating. So my hips kind of pointing out to the side as I reach up and over. Breathe into these ribs, breathe into the front, reach your knee long into the floor. Couple more breaths here, really expanding into the ribs. Good. Gonna move over to the other side. So switching legs, tuck that pelvis under, really reach the knee long, reach up, create some tension, rotate, open up, and then add that side bend in, breathing into the ribs. Reaching up over with the fingertips. If you want to be a little dynamic, you can move into the stretch if that feels good. Good. And then let's just end with a figure 4 stretch. So sitting, we're going to bring our ankle up to our knee, and then from here we're just going to hinge forward. If it's too high, you can lower your leg to make it meet. And just hinge, feeling a nice stretch, opening in this hip. And you can rock in it. Do what feels good. And then switch sides. Bring the other ankle up. Sit tall and then just lean into it, feeling a nice stretch in those hips. Good. And release out of that there. Nice work, and have yourself a great day. See you next time.